All right, let's do our percent composition lab. We're going to take our plastic container and we're going to put it on the balance. Now we see that the balance recognizes its mass, but we're going to press that 0 tare button, and now it reads 0 even though the plastic container is still on the balance. Now we are going to take our cereal and we are going to add it to our plastic container until that balance reads as close to 25 grams as we can possibly get. We want to wait a second after we have added our cereal to make sure that it has settled before we go back to add more. Now, right now you can tell that I'm not super close to 25, so I'm adding handfuls, but as I get closer, I'll start adding individual cereal components. So I'm only about 1.5 grams off now, so I want to start adding a little bit slower to make sure that I get as close to 25 grams as possible. So this puts me at 25.09. That's what I'm going to put down as my total mass. Now I'm going to take all my cereal back off. And I'm going to divide it into its categories. So I'm going to sort all my marshmallows into their categories and all of my cereal components into the categories that they belong in. So give me 1 second and then that will be done. Now that I have everything divided out, we can see that we have all of our cereal in one separate category. We have our yellow star marshmallows. We have our orange crown marshmallows. We have our pink lemon marshmallows. We have our blue and yellow palm trees. We have our purple and white triangles. We have our pink and blue triangles. We have our green moons as our different categories. Now, once again, we're going to go back. We are going to put our plastic container back on our balance. And we want to press that 0 button again just to make sure that it goes back to 0. Now we are going to take the masses of all our individual components, starting with the cereal. So we're going to take our cereal, we're going to put it all back on our balance. And we can see that the cereal makes up a mass of 20.96 grams. 20.97 grams. So now we're going to take our cereal to the side, dump that out, put our plastic container back on, zero it back out if we need to. Now we're going to get the mass of each of our marshmallows. So we take our yellow star marshmallows, we put them in our container, wait for it to settle down, and these have a mass of 0.98 grams. We're going to set those to the side. And we are going to do our orange crowns, where our orange crowns have a 0.51 grams. And we're going to put those to the side. Next up, we have our pink lemons. We're going to put them in. And they have a 0.30 grams. And we're going to put them to the side. Next up, we are taking the mass of our palm trees. And those have a mass of 0.64 gram. And we'll put those to the side. Then we have our purple and white triangles. And those have a mass of 1.01 gram. And we're going to put those aside. And we're going to do our pink and blue triangles. And those have a mass of 0.52 gram. And we're going to put them to the side. And then last but not least, we are going to put our green moon in there. And that has a mass of 0.13 gram. And we're going to put that aside. Now that we have the mass of all of our individual components written down, we can calculate the percent composition and answer the rest of the questions on this lab. Move forward when you're ready.